Alright, buddy, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, guys, and today we're going to take a break from the Masters Division decks. Well, probably not take a break, this might be the last deck I cover from Nats, but today, guys, we're going to be looking at the first place Juniors Division deck, which is pretty awesome. Now, the Juniors Division, I don't think their format's any different. Same with Seniors Division, it's all the same thing. But the deck that ended up winning in the Juniors Division is a Rainbow Road deck. Because all the other decks that were winning were like Greninja, Zoar, Garbed Rampa, just, you know, the generic decks you usually see. But a Rainbow Road deck won in Juniors Division, which is pretty cool. So Rainbow Road is a really good deck, and I feel like it's still one of those like very underrated decks. It's a forgotten deck, as I like to call it. Just because, like, no one really uses Rainbow Road anymore, but it's always been, like, a really powerful and deadly deck if it gets going. So, the concept of the deck is basically use Xerneas from Breakthrough's attack, Rainbow Force, for a Fairy and 2 DCEs. Or for a DC, sorry. You do 10 plus 30 more damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. That's a really good attack because every different type of Pokemon there is has a lot of stuff you can do with them in terms of support or just coolness. Now the best way we've played it so far is using dual type Pokemon. Dual type Pokemon are like a really like a 2-in-1 package, right? It's like it counts as one Pokemon slot, but you get 2 different types, which is perfect for Xerneas because, you know, you'd have to fill up your entire bench with like 8 different Pokemon with Sky Field in play in order to really do big damage. But thanks to dual type Pokemon like Galvantula and Volcanion, you don't really need those type of Pokemon because you already have the dual type here, and it counts as 1 slot instead of 2 slots. So instead of having to run a Lightning and a Grass support Pokemon, you can literally just use Galvantula, and you can also use Volcanion instead of having to have a Fire or Water Pokemon. It just counts as 1 bench spot, it makes your life a whole lot easier, and it lets your Xerneas go off a little bit better. So that's kind of what goes on there with the Galvantula and Volcanion. Now, the other support Pokemon are in here. We got Metal Pokemon. Now, this is the winning list. If I were to edit this list, I would, because there's a lot of edits I think you could make with it. The first thing we got is Genesect-EX. This is a very popular card we see in Rainbow Road. It's got this ability, Drive Change, which allows you to put a tool attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Usually you'll have a float on Genesect, and then you can return it back to your hand. With Field Blower in the format, it's a little unreliable, but still an option. Plus, it's a big basic EX Pokemon, sorry. And then we have Alolan Diglett. I don't know why there's 2 metal Pokemon in here. Again, this is a Juniors winning list. Alolan Diglett, I'm pretty sure is in here just for its first attack, Spelunk, which you don't need any energy to use, like most Alolan Pokemon. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them back in any order. I guess that's why you have it. I mean, I don't really know. But for the main point, I guess that's why Alolan Diglett's here. I mean, you already got the Genesect, but Alolan Diglett's only got 50 HP. It's not really going to take that many hits. Then we got Psychic Pokemon for Tapu Lele. This was a pretty obvious choice. Tapu Lele is really good. You need its ability Wonder Tag. Since you do run DC, you can even use Energy Drive as a backup attack. We do play 2 Shaymins in the deck. Shaymin is good for draw support, and despite Shaymin not being as good anymore, like most decks have just taken out Shaymin completely and just used Tapu Lele instead, Shaymin is still good in a deck like this that is all about trying to fill your bench up and stuff. We do play 1 Oranguru too. Oranguru's got that ability Instruct, which allows you to draw, you know, card until you have 3 in your hand. It's just some good draw support to get you out of like bad ed or something like that. So that's basically it. So ideally, you're going to have a Xerneas active, you're going to have a Xerneas on your bench, which counts as the Fairy Pokemon. You're going to have the Galvantula, you're going to have the Genesect, you're going to have the Lele, you're going to have a Shaymin or Volcanion. So you're going to be hitting for big numbers. Now, one thing I don't agree with this list, this guy doesn't play any choice bands at all. There's no choice band in this list, which to me is a little weird. I feel like this deck could use a few choice bands. I don't know what you would take out, to be honest with you, because everything in this deck seems pretty normal. Maybe the Energy Switch if you want, but I do think that this deck could use some choice bands. Giving your Xerneas 30 more damage is always important, but with Sky Field, I don't know if it's necessary, but just a thought. Choice band I think is needed. And then we go into the item cards. We got 2 Energy Switch. This is the weirdest card in the deck, you know, Energy Switch. I'm pretty sure you can use it to move the basic fairies around. I guess it's to help like your Xerneas for your retreat. I don't know. I guess. I'm kind of confused on what the energy switches are really used for, other than just using it for Xerneas. I mean, you can conserve the fairy energy. You can move it to, like, I guess, Galvantula. I have no clue. Or I guess actually, no, never mind, no. I know you do. You Max Elixir to the Xerneas on the bench, and then you energy switch to the active Xerneas. I get it now. Okay, so that's what energy switch is for. Okay, never mind. False alarm, first alarm. I get why it's here. Speaking of Max Elixir, we do play 4 of them. Now 4 Max Elixir is pretty good because it lets you get your energy a lot easier. Since Xerneas does need 2 energies to build up, it would take 2 turns. Max Elixir can turn that into 1 turn of literally just powering it up in 1 turn thanks to this card. So we do run 4 Max Elixirs in the deck. We do play 1 Rescue Stretcher. Rescue Stretcher is really good to get back your Pokemon. Obviously, your opponent might try and target down the types on your bench to make your Xerneas weaker. Rescue Stretcher helps them get them back. Super Rod is also in the deck to get you back your Pokemon. It's also good for the Xerneas, because Xerneas is a non-EX attacker. And if your opponent isn't dealing with Xerneas, they're just going to keep getting bombarded with Rainbow Force. And the fact that it's a non-EX GX attacker, your opponent only takes 1 prize for knocking it out, meaning that it's going to be a long, long road. They have to take all 6 prizes to beat Xerneas. That's how good it is, and that's why we got the Super Rod Rescue Stretcher to also help with that, to make it harder for your opponent to win the game. 4 Ultra Balls to search out your Pokemon, 4 VS Seekers for all your supporters, 3 Sky Fields. Sky Field is here to fill up your bench a little more so you can take 1-shots. I guess that's better than Choice Band, I guess, but personally I think Choice Band's a little better. But it's not an item you don't have to play for Garb, even though there's a lot of items in the deck. 1 Hex Maniac. This is important to shut down obvious stuff like Decidueye, like Vileplume, like Volcanion, like Greninja, all those stuff. 2 Lysandres to bring stuff up and knock them out in 1 hit, since Rainbow Force will take 1 hit most of the time. 2 Ends for draw support. We got 1 Fan Club to grab some Pokemon you need. Bridget you don't need because you do play a few EXs and stuff like that, so Bridget doesn't work in this deck. Fan Club's a little better. 4 Sickos for your draw support once again. We got 1 Teammates in the deck. You might end up starting with like a Joltik or Diglett or something with low HP. Plus Xerneas doesn't have that much HP either with only 120. So Teammates is a really good way to keep the Xerneas train going. 2 Float Stones to give you that free retreat, since you don't really want to have a Volcanion stuck in the active spot with a 3 retreat cost. Same with Genesect, right? So it's better to play Float Stones. 4 DCEs for your Xerneas to attack, and I guess also for Tapu Lele's. And then we do play 9 Fairies. The reason we play so many is so that it's better for our Max Elixirs to end up hitting the energies. Now, one thing you can take note are your side attackers. Technically, there's a few Pokemon you can attack with other than Xerneas. Even though you're mainly going to attack with Xerneas, there's some Pokemon you could use. The first one is going to be Oranguru. If you ever need to use Psychic, you can. It's honestly not a terrible attack. A lot of people call Psychic a bad attack. It's honestly not. I mean, I'm not saying Oranguru can work by itself, but Psychic does do enough damage by itself to put enough pressure on the opponent. Like, if you're playing against, like, an Espeon or something, think about it. Espeon's got 3 energy on them. That's immediately 120 damage. A Choice Band turns into 150, so that's a pretty good amount of damage. Psychic is a really good attack. Well, you don't play Choice Band in this deck, but you get the point, right? 2 Shaymins can use Sky Return, I guess, if you ever need to. Galvantula is another cool attacker. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't really do too much with its typing right now. The only thing Double Thread will really knock out is Froakies, which is still really good. You can knock out Froakies with Double Thread. I can't really think of whatever else you can knock out. You can 2-shot Manaphy's. You can do a lot of damage to bench Lapras's, I guess. But Double Thread is a good attack. You can use this too. It would be really good if people still played Shaymin. I guess, you're playing against Rayquaza, Double Thread wrecks them because you can hit Shaymins for weakness. Double Thread 2-shot Shaymins because it hits them for weakness, which is good. So Galvantula is another really good attacker in this deck. I guess Spelunk counts as an attack. And you can also use Tapu Lele's Energy Drive. That's just a thought. So those are all your other attackers. The big one is probably Galvantula. You might use Galvantula the most out of all the other backup attackers. Xerneas you'll use the most, but you might use Galvantula. So let's go hop into some matches and see how this deck won the Juniors Division. Let's go check it out and see the deck in action and see how good it is. Alright guys, let's go find a game or two with this deck and see how it won the Nationals in the Juniors Division. But I don't know, man. I was playtesting the deck before I made this video. Not gonna lie, I'm not really liking it too much. The list, I'm finding a lot of whiffing, and I'm also getting a lot of really inconsistencies. So I don't know how I feel about this list. Just the fact that I've been playtesting, I'm not getting too lucky with it. Maybe it's just because I'm not very lucky on this game, but I don't know. I'm finding that I'm getting a lot of inconsistencies, so who knows. Hopefully things can turn around, though, for the better, and we can show off the deck a little bit here. And, okay. We're playing against Machamp. Don't know what to say. Machamp break, who knows. We do get these Xerneas start, though, which is not too terrible. As long as we can still manage to get energy. I think I'm just going to go for Sycamore here. I don't want to waste Max Elixir, but it's fine, though. I think we can go Sycamore instead. I mean, we're going to get Teammates in the discard pile, which is always a good thing for VS Seeker. So, that's good. And we'll see what we are going to be doing. Okay, we got a Joltik, which is nice. I'm just going to go Sycamore. I don't want to waste this Max Elixir and find an energy that I need to put on my active to threaten a knockout next turn. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. We'll put this on. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away Energy Switch and Hex Maniac. And I think I'm gonna get my Volcanion down. Sure, yeah, we'll grab Volcanion. I was gonna grab Xerneas, but I think we can get for Volcanion. We'll put him down, and I'll go for Shaymin too while I'm at it. And I guess we're gonna have to find other Xerneas here. Let's see. I know we got Diglett though. We can put that down. And okay, what I'll do is we'll Ultra Ball away Fairy Energy and Galvantula, and then Rescue Stretcher for Galvantula next turn. We'll grab the Xerneas. I need to check my DCs quickly. How many are prized? Okay, they're all in the deck, so hopefully we can get our DC off the Sycamore. So yeah, we'll Rescue Stretcher for Galvantula next turn, and then we can do that. And yeah, pretty good turn one. Not gonna lie, pretty good turn one. I mean, he's probably not gonna knock me out anyways. It's a stage 2 deck. The best thing he can do is go Zygarde. So we just get fighting and a concede. The one time we actually get lucky with the deck, and my opponent immediately concedes. Of course that happens. Rip me, man. Alright, we get 2 more tickets. That's good. Oh no, never mind. We don't. Forgot because we have 98 instead of 100. Alright, we'll fight another game with this deck. And alright, looks like we are going to be up against a Decidueye Plume. Yeah, man, the deck is pretty good when it gets working, but I mean, the fact that the best turn I've ever had with this deck was that last turn that we just had, and then my opponent immediately conceded is really annoying because all the other times I've been using this deck, I've been getting really bad draws, really bad starting hands, just whiffing in general. Like, see, look at this. This is what I mean. I'm getting really bad whiffs, and the fact that we start with a 30 HP Pokemon against Decidueye, not really ideal. I think we're gonna lose next turn if we don't. See what I mean though with these inconsistencies? This is my problem with this list. I don't really like this list too much, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyways because I did win. If we don't get anything off of these 2 top decks, then we lose. Dude, I give up with this game. I don't think the junior national champion had the same issue where he started with 30 HP Pokemon against Decidueye. This is actually stupid, dude. We just gotta hope that he doesn't double feather arrow me. Can't believe it. This is so dumb. I'm just gonna attach just to maybe Galvantula him next turn. I'm pretty sure we lose. My opponent can do. I mean, he can drop a Lele, Float Stone. He doesn't even need the Decidueye. I'm actually so salty right now. 2 Rowlets, alright. Does he get double Decidueye to knock me out? This is why I don't really like this list too much, guys. You can see what I mean when I was talking about when I tested the deck, and I got these really bad starting hands and really bad inconsistencies. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. I was getting really bad starts, and I kept top decking nothing. And I think we're gonna lose. Yeah, all he needs is a Decidueye. Oh, we're gonna live a turn. What do we get? Come on. Oh, thank God. Thank the heavens, dude. We're actually still in the fight. We could even go for Xerneas here. But we're gonna have to grab a Lele, but Lele's probably prized. Oh. I think I'm just gonna attack with Lele here then. I might grab Fan Club. I think I will. I'm gonna grab Fan Club. I'm gonna play a little risky and grab Fan Club, and I'm gonna try and go for. I'm gonna grab a Xerneas and a Shaymin, because I think we can play our hand down to size, so I'm fine with that. Grab our Xerneas and Shaymin. We can set up for a bit. Kind of wish he had a Decidueye in play just so I can hit it, but whatever. We'll drop down the Actually, why would I want that? Because he would have won last turn. Duh. I'm gonna do Max Elixir, and it whiffs. Okay, guess we'll use Energy Switch. That lets me actually play my Energy Switch now, which is pretty good. So this is all going to plan, folks. So you can move the Fairy Energy to you. We can do this. Alright. Hopefully, we can hit Galvantula, because if he drops his Decidueye, we lose our Joltik, so hopefully we can find Galvantula here. What? Why do we get a handful of nothing again? Oh my God, you see what I mean with the inconsistencies? This is what I'm talking about. What, like, where are my Galvantulas, my Ultra Balls? I think we're in trouble. Nobody concedes. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I'm good. But you can see what I mean with the inconsistencies. We kind of got lucky there. My opponent easily could have maybe have gone off next turn anyways if he didn't concede. Okay, so yeah, the extra coin thing is over. Yeah, so it was a Decidueye deck. Looks like it was Decidueye Tauros. We got kind of lucky there, but you can see what I mean by getting these inconsistent luck. Well, not the... What I mean, okay? You see what I mean? That is what I'm talking about. I kept getting really bad starts with Joltik, or like, I get stuck with like, Genesect, and I get a handful of nothing. We got really lucky there, though. We We got really lucky. The fact that he didn't win on the first turn. Alright, guys, let's go find another game with our deck. We'll see how it goes. We got lucky with that game against that Decidueye deck, but again, you guys can see why the deck can get very inconsistent. It's probably just my luck. I'm pretty sure that you probably won't get as unlucky as I've been getting with how this deck has been working for me, but we'll see. My opponent hits me with a hello. We'll hit him back with a hello. We do go first, which is good. I think we're playing against Decidueye. I mean, he's rocking the Venusaur box, so I'm pretty confident this is going to be Decidueye. But hopefully we don't get another bad start like last game. Hopefully we can actually make something work in our second turn. Two Galvantula. Okay, no, it's Lurantis with Bulu. I'm fine with that. Galvantula, I don't like losing you so early on, buddy, but it is what it is. We're going to have to hit our Rescue Stretcher Super Rod. Luckily, we do have 2 ways to get him back, so it helps the odds of being able to get him back, so it's all good. It's not bad, I guess. I don't think he can donk me anyways. Lele, okay. Sky Field, I didn't want to draw into that because I wanted to bump that when he puts Aether Paradise down. You serious, dude? Come on. Oh my god. Look at the bad hands I'm getting! Ay, ay, ay. I'm just gonna do this. I just want to burn this right now, just to get out of the hand. Well, that's not good. Okay, I don't think he plays double color synergy. I don't think his Lele knocked me out, so the best thing I'm gonna have to do is go Fan Club, grab Shaymin, and he bumps it, of course. Not nice. Not nice, dude. Not nice. Ilma. Ooh. Okay, if this gives me heads, right? I've never seen this. If heads, okay, yeah, so if I can get heads here, that'd be great. Yay! I got heads. Oh, wow. That was a good hand, too. Okay, I'm cool with that. No, I didn't mean to put the DC on! Oh my god, I hate this game! Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's not the end of the world. We do have Energy Switch in the deck for a reason, but I feel like I want to kick myself really hard right now for doing that. Our Energy Switch? Okay, good. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Such an idiot. I don't even know if we can knock out Lele this turn anyways, but I'm an idiot for doing that, dude. I am an idiot and a half. I know I get comments from people saying like, "Oh, don't say that to yourself. Don't be so mean." But okay, we weren't knocking him out anyways, so I'm not too salty anymore. But you gotta be kidding me, dude. How can one play that stupid? We look at our whiffs though. You see what I mean with the whiffs with this deck? Look at how lucky I'm getting. I guess we just retreat in this Xerneas. Oh my god. Dude, I suck at this game. At the very least, this only works for this only works for basics, so Lurantis won't be applied, so at least we can still probably one-shot Lurantis next turn with the Sycamore, but that just sets him up so Lele can knock me out. I mean, if he has to retreat, then it makes me a little happier, but I can't believe I was that. Why would I do something that stupid? He switches too. That makes things even better. Okay, at least he's not using that for Tapu Lele though. Lysandre's gonna knock out my Joltik. Ah, no. Even though Galvantula's in the prizes, that still kind of sucks. Wait, 10 damage? Huh? Why do you only do 10 damage? Oh, we top deck Joltik. Look at that. Why do you only do 10 damage? Huh? Oh yeah, the Aether Paradise! Wow. Okay. That kind of backfired for him, didn't it? Nice. Alright, Sycamore. We're losing a lot of our versus Seekers. We're probably not even going to draw into anything good off of this to knock him out. Maybe not. Maybe there's still hope, folks. Maybe there's still hope. I'm going to drop a Lele here. I'm not actually going to grab anything, though, just because I made this hand. Gotta do this to... Okay, that's fine. I didn't really care if that didn't hit. I don't know what I put it on anyways. So, let's go Super Rod. We'll get back a Fairy Energy and a Galvantula lineup for sure. We'll drop Shaymin here. Not a big variety. We need to hit Volcanion and Galvantula here. Hopefully we can. And, okay, we got Galvantula at least. That's fine. Not what I was hoping for. Again, we kind of whiffed a little bit, but at least we can put a lot of damage on him. He can't knock me out with Lurantis next turn anyways. He would need to set up Soil Blade. Oh my god. I mean, some of the weird plays have been made this game, both by me and my opponent, so it's, you know, I'm feeling a little better about putting that other DC on my Xerneas. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I think we're okay. Wait, he just belted the... What? Is that a misplay? I think that's another misplay for my opponent. And he concedes. There you go. I'm glad that game's over, dude. The amount of misplays that were made by both of us was just too much. I don't think... That game was just a lost cause on both ends. GG to my opponent, though. We both made some really bad misplays that game that kind of cost us some pretty bad situations, but it's all good. We can move on from our mistakes. Find another game, and it looks like we're going to be up against Typhlosion? No. It's going to be Garb, isn't it? We win the coin flip, though. It might be Garb. I think it's Garb because he's got Fire and Water for Vaporeon and Flareon. Okay, this hand's a little better. Shaymin start, not too ideal, but... At the very least, we actually got a starting hand I can work with this time. So let's see what it's going to be. Yep, of course it's Galvantula. Because, you know, that deck takes a lot of skill to play. Okay, we'll save the Ultra Ball for, we'll save it for Tapu Lele. Okay, so I think I'm just going to get Joltik and Xerneas. I want to get my Joltiks down as soon as I can. Just so they're on the bench, so when I can get Galvantula, they're not just going to be an easy prize. I kind of have to play Max Elixir. We're going to have to use a few items. It whiffs? What? Alright, I'm not too concerned about that. We can just do this and pass. And then we'll Lele next turn and go off. Hopefully. Hopefully. He's probably going to go for Espeon. It looks like it is going to be a Garb deck. Sadly, I mean. That's what everyone's playing on this game right now because it's such an easy deck to play and get wins with. Not surprised. People are just so desperate to get wins in this game. We're going to see a Lele come down. We'll see if my opponent goes for N or not. I'd actually be more happy if he ends me, because we get a nice fresh hand. Let's see. Bridget? Alright, never mind. Never mind. But yeah, I really hope we can take out this Espeon. We're not really getting too lucky with the deck in these few games we've been getting. The luck hasn't really been too good, but hopefully things can get made up this game. And if this Lele that we're going to do gives us a good... Actually, no, we'll grab Shaymin instead. And before Shaymin just gives me a dead hand, but I think we can grab Shaymin here. I'm fine with that. It is Garb, of course it is. Of course it is. Maybe one thing we could do is maybe, like, trap a Garb and then, like, I don't know, Galvantula the bench. There's the Espeon. Oh my god. Just looking at Garbodor just makes me, like, actually, like, infuriated. So there's the Espeon. Okay. At least he can't take out my Shaymin. He does set up a Divide knockout, though, so it's kind of annoying. Screw you for playing a thing. Ooh, look at that. We just topped the Sycamore. Okay, that makes me better. I think we'll go Ultra Ball then for the second Shaymin here. We'll put another Shaymin down. Alright. Hopefully, what we can get off of the Shaymin and Sycamore gives us the play to take out this Espeon. No. I mean, I guess we can do this. That's not too bad. Wait. Okay, I was like, why was it saying I can do Super Rod? We're gonna burn this anyways. Garb's gonna do a lot of damage, but we can just do Sycamore then. Hope for the best. Rip. I don't know where, like, the other Ultra Balls are, where our Volcanions, where our Genesects are. I don't know what's going on in this game, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is weird. I guess we just Rainbow Force him here and do 130. We can take him out next turn with Teammates. But, dang, dude, the unluckiness we've been getting this game is off the charts. Another Espeon's coming down. That's just what I needed. And a Sycamore. Okay, please discard some important cards. Okay, Vaporeon's not too bad, because that lets him knock out my, knock out the Volcanion, plus Genesect, so that's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to be positive here. Against a matchup that I would rather throw my laptop out the window than play against this crap. Okay, we'll bring out Shaymin. I don't even know if a Max Elixir is going to hit, because I think I'm just going to do Teammates. Hey, that's what I needed. Totally. We're just going to hope this Max Elixir hits here. Grab a DCE, so we can take this Espeon out. Even though Garb will knock me out, but... Okay, game. I see you. The game's actually being good to me today. We don't have another Xerneas to respond with, which kind of sucks. Alright then, whatever. Let's just go Rainbow Force, take him out. Hopefully these two prizes make up for the bad luck that we've got in this game. Let's see. Lysandre, no. No, don't need those. We lose teammates right now. Okay, we can use teammates next turn, I guess. Even though he's knocking me out, right? 60, 80, 100. No, he's actually 10 short. Oh, never mind. That changes everything. But I would love to Lysandre that Espeon. Just doesn't look like it's going to happen this turn. Because I want to try and win, like, in a few turns. I want to knock out the Espeon and then knock out the Tapu Lele. But at least Garb's not knocking me out. That's pretty big. He's going to have to Lysandre Shaymin or Galvantula to take me out here, which is pretty good. So, you know, I'm feeling okay right now. You know, it's a matchup that I don't like playing against, but I think we should be okay here. The fact that he doesn't take me out is huge, because 60, 80, 100 damage. So, luckily we do take a hit from Garb. I guess he's misplaying. I guess he just thinks that I've played enough items. Unless he tries to handiwork me. But if he's actually grabbing handiwork with Lele, I'm going to be very, very mad. Because Garb doesn't take any skill to play. Probably doesn't play handiwork, though. Grabs Garb. He didn't grab Garbotoxin, which is kind of nice, I guess. Is his hand dead? No, it's not. Sycamore. Okay, he loses Lysandre. It's not terrible, even though he hasn't played a single versus Seeker yet. It looks like he did the Lysandre play, but he didn't do it on Shaymin, which is a little interesting. I would have done that, because you had the Sycamore in your hand. But, I mean, if I'm playing against a Garb player that's not making the best of plays, then, you know, I'm not going to complain. It helps me win the game, so I don't have to, like, cry playing against this garbage. Literally garbage. Please Pokemon ban this card, so I don't have to see it anymore. Float Stone, okay. At least he's not using that Float Stone for Garbotoxin, because Garbotoxin could kind of suck if we lose some of our important resources. Trash Lange, haha, that's what we get for playing a deck that doesn't take skill. Alright, what do we top deck? No, what, like, why have our draws been absolute doo-doo? I don't get this. I don't understand, guys, I don't get this. Alright, I'm gonna end him. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't want to do Sycamore. I'm gonna have to. We're getting so unlucky with this deck, dude. It's actually starting to get on my nerves. Okay, I'll take it. Would have been nice to have this when I can knock out Espeon, but whatever. At the very least, it's a good hand. And Rainbow Force for the knockout. Bye-bye, Garb. Get out of here. Go build a deck that takes skill. Alright. DCE? Another energy. Okay, whatever. So, we're at the point where Garb one-shots me now. So, that's kind of annoying. But at the very least, we are putting some good pressure on him. I can do Lele next turn for Sycamore. I think we're okay. We should be okay for now. Okay, he ends me to 3. That could change everything. We've only used one DC, though. Hopefully we can draw into our other DC here. He's going into Espeon, too, instead of Garb. Hey, we actually got the perfect hand. We can get Lele and get the DC on, which is perfect. Not as salty anymore. Honestly, not that salty anymore. So he's going to bring out the Espeon, and a Psybeam will knock me out, but we can knock him out in return. And then we just need to take one more prize, which, with that Garb in play, that might not be possible. We're going to have to find Rescue Stretcher. That works too. Then we can keep our Lele around. Alright, I'm going to do teammates for... Hold on. How many... Okay, I think I'll just grab a Xerneas. Wait, hold on. I'm going to grab Rescue Stretcher. And I'm going to grab Max Elixir. And I'm going to hope this Max Elixir hits. So we'll do the Rescue Stretcher. We'll get back the Xerneas into our hand. If this Max Elixir whiffs, this could be bad because he knocks me out with Garb in return. Yes! Okay, thank God. We are getting a lot more luckier than I would have expected, to be honest with you. So yeah, we can take him out here and take 2 prizes. He could end me to 1. I think he will do that. The fact he hasn't used any versus Seekers yet, there's our last DC. If he doesn't end me, we just straight up win the game. So hopefully that's what happens. We're looking pretty good right now, though, folks. But an end to 1 could mean the death of me, because at that point I don't know if we can do anything, because then he can easily Lysandre Xerneas and knock it out. End to 1 don't happen, because if it does, we've used up most of our VS Seekers. Yes, we win! We win! Unless he plays Crushing Hammer. But we win the game. Unless... Okay. Looks like we got the game. VS Seeker, he's probably going to grab the N here. Turn too late. Yes! Fuck! Not going to say it, but... Suck it, Garbodor. Suck it, take it like a champ. And look at that, we got 100 coins off the ladder too. Feels good, man, to poop on this Garbodor deck. Thank the Lord. I think he made a few questionable plays, like attacking with that Espeon instead of Garb was a little weird, but I think it's all good. I will get another game in with this deck. That was finally my first like actual good game with the deck, where things were going smooth instead of like getting really bad starts like that Decidueye game. But that went pretty well. Thank God it was against a Garb match that we were able to beat. We are getting close to the end of this GR pack too. I might have to do a few more games. I don't know how long this video has been so far, but I maybe can squeeze in a few more games, try and get that Guardians Rising packs. And alright, we are going to be up against a Metagross deck from the looks of it, which is fine. Metagross isn't too hard to knock out in one hit, so I'm feeling confident right now. And we do win the coin flip, which is also pretty good, and we'll see what we can get. Even though we are weak to metal, I think we can still pull off a good win. We get Volk. I'm just going to start with Volk. It takes the most hits. That's fine. I'll start with the Volcanion, because we can still get a Float Stone. I don't want to start with Shaymin, because it's so fragile, you know what I mean? Plus, maybe we can set up. So. I'll drop the Sky Field. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a Solgaleo. It could be Lunala, too, you never know, but it's probably Solgaleo. Alright, come on, can we get Xerneas? We don't, but we do get Joltik. And I think I'm just going to go for Sycamore here. And, Xerneas, you there? You're not. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. I mean, I've seen worse. But at least next turn, we will be able to pull off the, we can get a Lele and stuff. Alright, that's fine. Just gonna drop the fairy down. I don't know. He might play Hammers. I don't know what he's playing quite yet. I can't tell if it's gonna be Solgaleo or Lunala. It's probably Solgaleo, though, because I saw Metal, but I'm not taking any chances. So we've lost 3 energies. Super Rod will have to come to our hands, but I'm fine with this start. Our opponent will go for Ultra Ball here. And I guess he's going to Lele for Bridget, but I think at that point we'll be okay. As long as we can one-shot Solgaleo too, we'll be good. I don't know what stadiums my opponent will be running, though, too. Alright, okay, it's Metagross Solgaleo, okay. But yeah, I don't know what stadiums my opponent will be playing here. Grab Beldum over Lele, which is interesting. So I guess he didn't really care about the play, but he does get rid of a Candy and a Metagross, which is huge. That is pretty good, because our deck is so speedy. Him losing that is pretty important. Okay, we see an Ultra Ball. A turn 2 Solgaleo could be bad, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully it doesn't happen. He loses another rare candy. Alright, yo, I'm all for that. You guys Remoraid. His hand must be that good, because I don't think he wanted to lose that many rare candies that quickly. So, I guess that's what his water type was for. I thought it was going to be for Alolan Vulpix. What else can my opponent do this turn? Just a pass. Okay, sweet. Alright, what do we top deck? Wow, we don't even have to Ultra Ball. Okay, you know, the deck at first wasn't working too hot for me, but now the deck is actually, like, every card I'm getting is actually working. Now, when I go Lele here, I hope we can hit a Float so we can take him out. We need to knock him out and take as many prizes as we can. I need to find a Float Stone and another Xerneas. That's the goal here. I mean, we got the other Xerneas, but not the Float Stone. Just gonna get rid of Rescue Stretcher, I guess. I don't really care. I don't think he can take me out next turn anyways. I'm just gonna get another Xerneas down. Rip the Float Stone, though. That kind of sucks that we didn't get Float Stone there, but it is what it is. I don't think he can take me out next turn, unless he pulls off Rare Candy, Metagross, and double Geotech system. I don't know. He could knock me out. He would need Rare Candy, Metagross, Choice Band. It might happen. It might not. It's looking unlikely, though. I'm more scared of a turn 2 Soul Burst, but the fact that he's already lost 2 of his rare candies, he might not have that many left in his deck. A few might even be prized, so maybe that'll be a good sign. Unless he had 2 in his hand and he wanted to get rid of that. Maybe that's the case then. But hopefully we should be okay. I think, though, we can one-shot this deck. We one-shot Solgaleo pretty easily with Xerneas, as long as our bench is consistent. I feel like Sky Field is more important than Rescue Stretcher. Maybe Rescue Stretcher is more important. But if I really need to, I can get rid of my, I can just get rid of the Super Rod. Even though we are down a few energies, that's why I want to keep the Super Rod around, because it's like, oh, well, we've lost a couple of our energies, so, you know, maybe Super Rod's important. My opponent will go for Mallow. Okay, that confirms he will be able to get the turn 2 whatever, Metagross or Solgaleo. But we can just go for Sycamore. I might even end him, I don't know. Like, I don't really know how I feel about via secret away all my fairy energies quite yet, because it seems like I might need Super Rod to get back some Pokemon. We do have 9. So we played 2, 3, 5. We got 4 left, so I guess whole Sycamore is fine. I'm just trying to play cautious here. But we'll see the Mallow in before my opponent has a few rare candies prized. If that's the case, we're going to be really good. I mean, he could have waited to not get rid of that rare candy. That's still a weird play by my opponent. Assuming he would need the candies to set up. So I don't know. But it looks like Solgaleo will come down. If we didn't with Float Stone, would have been a little nicer. We would have taken up Cosmog. Only one prize card, but it's better than nothing. So Solgaleo will come down, maybe? Level Ball for Cosmog, I guess? Metang. Okay. I guess he still has it, but he's just, he's waiting to do it. Now, one cool thing is that Galvantula does actually do 60 damage to Octillery. So if that, you know, the possibility of taking out Octillery for the win is ever available, there you go. Rare candy for... Okay, so that Mallow helped them out. At least he's used up 3 candies, though. That's still pretty good. Okay, we really need to find the Float Stone. If Volcanion doesn't move, this could be bad. This is one of the only things we can have to one-shot Solg. If we one-shot the Solgaleo, those can be huge. He's gonna Ultra Road. He's gonna hide. Alright, Float Stone. Nope. We have Lysandre, but no Float Stone. I guess we gotta end here. That sucks. Alright. Maybe 3 Float Stones and a Switch wouldn't be bad. Alright, we whipped the Float Stone anyways, that's fine then. Let's gonna do this Max Elixir here. Just for the lulz, it doesn't hit. I don't need Genesect quite yet, do I? Nah. Looks like... Is our Volt gonna survive the turn? Maybe not. Just gonna put Genesect down. I mean, we have Diglett down already. I'm still gonna put it down. I'm gonna have to end him next turn. I wish we had teammates. That'd be great. If our Volcanion goes down, this could be bad. Man, we are... Okay, we're not getting too lucky this game with our Float Stone hits. I don't know if any of that they're both prized and rip me, right? Sycamore. Okay, he loses Max Potion. That's not bad. So, for whatever reason, we can't take him on one hit. There you go. There's a choice band on Solgaleo. Okay, I thought he was gonna put it on, like, the Metang, hit Metagross, and then set up the Geotech system play. I'm fine with that. I guess one thing also to note, he only has one Metang in place, so that's pretty good. That'll hurt him from being able to Solgaleo me that many times in a row. And grabs Metagross, okay. I mean, he would have technically maybe took me out with Metagross this turn. So I'm actually kind of glad that he didn't choice band that, because he had the knockout with Metagross. He didn't go for it though, so that's pretty good though on my end. We do have Tapu Lele too if we ever need another attacker. So he's going to metal the Solgaleo. He's probably going to go Soul Burst here, which I'm fine with. As long as we find the Float Stone, I will be happy. I don't want to do Sycamore, because I'm going to, at this point, I'm going to lose way too many good cards. We kind of have to end him here. And if we whip that Float Stone, again, I'm going to be salty. He's just bringing up Metagross. Does he have another Choice Band in his hand, then? He hasn't used Abyssal Hand, so I guess, I don't know. I don't know how many Choice Bands he plays. He doesn't really need it for Solgaleo. Okay, maybe only 2 Choice Bands. Another Ultra Ball, okay. Octillery gets rid of Metal. I mean, is he even going to attack me this turn? I don't know why he's gone for Soul Burst. Unless he's trying to do Algorithm at that point, then yeah, I'm definitely going to end him. I think he is going for Algorithm here. He probably sees that the Algorithm play is more important than Soul Burst. That's fine, I'll end him. This gives me an actual excuse to play in. So I'm fine with that. I think I'm going to put a DC on Tapu Lele, just build it up to be ready to go. Is our Hex Maniac in the discard? It's not. I don't want to lose these via Seekers because I might need him for Hex Maniac. Because Hex Maniac is a really good way of stopping his Metagross. But he just concedes the game. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, the game didn't really unfold like I wanted it to, but my opponent was just like, nah, I'm gone. And we are really close to getting this pack. I'll do one more game with the deck since I guess this video has been a little short. So we'll get one more match in with this deck. I mean, personally, the deck hasn't been really going too well. The best game that we got was against that matchup against Garbodor, ironically. I'm gonna go Tails here on the coin flip. Hey, it looks like we are gonna be either against Despair Ray or Sylveon. I'm hoping it's Despair Ray, because I'd rather not play against Sylveon. Look at this, another bad hand. Go figure, right? Go figure. You're not the Lele for N. I mean, I could go for a thing, right? Okay, it is Gardevoir. Alright, this is good. I'm actually really glad it's Gardevoir and not Sylveon. Sylveon could be a bit of a problem. And he's mulliganing too, which is pretty nice. This might give me a better excuse just to do Lele for Fan Club, which I'm fine with. One thing I kind of wish you could do is attack with Genesect. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, so we're going to draw a few extra cards, and it's nothing we need. Why would it be? Oh, the M-Top deck. Alright. We'll do Lele for Fan Club then. I don't know what this luck has been with... And my opponent is me, you can see. I guess he saw the Genesect and immediately thought that I was playing Metal, because he's weak to Metal, but he just immediately conceded. Wow. We're actually... Okay, hold on. How much is a Plasma Freeze bundle? I think I'm going to buy a Plasma Freeze bundle, guys. I might even wrap up the video here. I don't know. I think I will. Alright, let's just check this out. So we'll go to the shop. Let's see. Let's see. How much is a Plasma Freeze bundle again? Is it 600? Ooh. Ooh. We got this Darkrai bundle, too. It's not that good of a card, though, is it? Yeah, it's not that good. It's not really in there. Okay, what I'll do... I'll open up a few of my chests. I don't like opening chests, though, because I use them for trade bait, but I can afford to open up a few of them. And we'll buy the Plasma Freeze bundle, and I'll round out the video with a nice little PLF opening. I'll open up a few chests so I can get enough coins to be able to buy the Plasma Freeze bundle. Alright, here we go. We're going to get a rare, and it is going to be Ninetales. Okay, not bad. I'll take it. It's actually not that bad. Alright, another rare. Okay, cool. These chests have actually been better than the packs I've been getting recently. A Dewgong. It ain't the trolley Dewgong, but it's all good. But there we go. We got enough coins to be able to buy. You give me 10 coins now. That's a little annoying. But we get another rare, and it's Klinklang. Okay, 3 rares in a row. That's pretty lucky. Okay, so we can buy the Plasma Freeze bundle. We'll open up 4 packs to round out the video. But I'll end it off here. And honestly, guys, I think this just showed off how this deck can work and how I feel like I don't know if I truly like the deck yet. To me, I had a lot of really unlucky inconsistencies with the deck. I'm just going to open up this just because it'll help the odds of points on that Plasma Freeze. But yeah, I don't know, guys. The deck, I don't really know if I like that list too much. I found it to be really inconsistent. I found myself to be not getting the best of draws either, and not best of top decks. Got a Wailord. Got a Goodra. That's not bad. I kind of want to make a Goodra deck with that new Sliggoo. But I'm glad it wasn't an EX or anything, or a GX, so that we can get something with Plasma Freeze. But I found the deck was a little inconsistent. I found that my draws weren't really good. I found that the deck was hitting for good knockouts, but I found that the inconsistencies hurt it. Ah, Tornadus. Rip getting Seeker Ultra Ball. It could have been a Seeker Ultra Ball, but you get my point. So I don't know if I really like the deck list too much. I think I definitely would edit it a bit and try a different list of Get Kingdra. So I don't know. It wasn't a bad list by any means. It did work. It was able to beat a guard matchup pretty smoothly, which is good. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. We got a Tornadus. Cool. But yeah, personally, I guess I'll show you guys what I would add to the deck list, well, before I end off the video here. So we'll edit this deck list quickly. So first thing first, I'll take out these energy switches. I found myself never using them. I'll take out Diglett too. I'll throw in Baby Carving, because we do need a fighting type in the deck. I just want to have more of a variety of types. I'll throw in a Alolan Vulpix, just so we have that Alolan Pokemon. So now we are missing a Dark type. We're missing Dark, and I think that's about it, actually. So, what else would I take out? I think I would take out... Actually, I don't really think I need to take... Oh, we added 2 Alolan Vulpixes by accident. Okay, rip. Okay, so I think that's fine to keep it like that. And I think I'll add in a... I'm gonna add in a Choice Band, because I found that this deck desperately did need Choice Band. I might even take out a Lysandre. I think we need those. I think this list is pretty good. Maybe you could cut out something, I don't know. I think this is fine. Yeah, this I think is a little bit better. This is, personally, if I were to play this deck, this is the list I would go with. Maybe I'll take out something to add in a switching card. Like, I think a 3rd switching card is needed, because you saw how unlucky we got with our switching cards there. But, yeah, this is going to be my Xerneas Break. This is not my Xerneas Break deck. What am I saying? You could also add Xerneas Break to the deck if you wanted to, give you some more HP. That would work pretty well. Plus, it would allow you to hit through Jolteons, if that ever became a problem. I don't know, but yeah, this is the Rainbow Road list that I would have updated. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. Sorry this video didn't have the best games. I just found that I wasn't getting very lucky with the deck, but I still found the deck to be pretty fun nonetheless. But thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more PTCGO content, and I'll see you guys on another video. Peace out. Have a good day. Yeah, have a good weekend. Bye.